On this episode, we'll talk about clear protein options. We'll also talk about kidney stones, and we'll talk about having a sleeve after a C-section. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 126 of the Ask Dr. A Show. Thanks so much for being here with us. And before we get into the questions, I want to thank everybody that added me on my Instagram account. That's my personal account. If you haven't done so, we'll place it here on my screen. And also, really good feedback last week with the comments. So thank you so much for also sharing. As you know, all this is free. All the content is free. And the only thing I ask from you is for you to share the content with other patients, with other people that may be interested in knowing more and getting more out of their procedures. All right, let's go into the show.
Any suggestion for clear protein for the first week post-surgery?
All right, so if you are looking into options regarding clear liquids and you're looking into protein, that you shouldn't, by the way, the first 7 days your body has more than enough reserves, enough protein, and you will not be lacking protein. So put your mind at ease. But let's say those first 7 days after surgery, you're looking for some protein intake. There are some options. Our office works with GenPro, and that we have at our online store, EndoStore Online. You want to check it out. It's really good, dissolves in practically anything, juice, broth, practically water, whatever you decide to mix that protein. It's really good. I use it when I work out. And but there are other options like Isopure that's easily available at GNC or Walmart. Untitled is another brand, but why not just talk to your bariatric surgeon or his office, and they can tell you and orient you on what to get.
I'm having surgery in a few days. Does anybody experience kidney stones post-operation?
All right, so this is excuse me, this is not unusual. Kidney stones and the relationship with the gastric sleeve. So doesn't happen to everybody. But there is a relationship with weight loss surgery and kidney stones. Let me tell you why. Vast majority of the patients that do not focus on good hydration and being hydrated right after surgery, they're falling behind. They get dehydrated and those kidney stones appear. So what can you do to avoid this? Well, even though if you're a post-op patient months and years down the road, you need to focus on water intake. Focus on hydration. Try to keep the urine as clear as possible, specifically or especially those first few weeks right after surgery to avoid having any type of kidney stones down the road.
How much time after a C-section can I get the sleeve surgery?
Okay, so this is a very common question. I'm actually amazed that we haven't addressed this question before. So a lot of patients are gaining weight throughout their pregnancy, and they are already thinking to do something about their body, losing some weight, and thinking that once they deliver the baby, when and how soon can they attack obesity, attack the problem, attack their being overweight. So what can they do is, they can get a sleeve. How soon right after delivering a baby or after having a C-section? The answer is about 8 weeks. But this you need to touch base with your bariatric surgeon. In our case, we tell patients 6 to 8 weeks is more than enough time to your body let it heal. Your baby is on its way. Everything is nice and good, and then you can take the step to make to do something about your weight and having a sleeve. All right, so that is it for episode 126 of the Ask Dr. A Show. Thanks so much for joining us. I need your questions, by the way. So as you may know, 2 ways. Well, let's make it 3 now. 3 ways to get me your questions. One is using the hashtag AskDrA. The other one is through my Snapchat account. And the third newest one is through my personal Instagram account, all right? And question for the day is, are you following me on Instagram, all right? So I'm Dr. Alvarez with Endobariatric.com, where we are changing lives one sleeve at a time. Take care and God bless.